Oh yeah, let me just get into some comfort. Oh yes then. Okay, so we are going to be. You've probably clicked on this video for a reason. You want to know how to build pro decks? I'm a pro, obviously. Don't be judging me. Don't get 3 crowned every day. Totally. My sad life, but never mind that. But all my sad life. But yeah, I have great news for you. I have unlocked the official Magic Catcher. I know it's OP, it's magical. It's a legendary. Just look how shiny that legendary. Where is it? Like, you know, just no one cares about that. Shut the fuck up, kid. Alright, so this is the deck that I've used, and this is for another video. I just opened my giant chest. Got shit. Legit. Nothing good except 1 poison, but that's shit. As well, and yeah. The golden chest. Really? I swear down, if it's not a legendary king's chest, I will cry. But as you can see, my chest. Oh yeah, the level 9. But yeah, never mind. I'm going to be telling you what you need to make a deck. First of all, what you do need is I'm going to be telling you. What you need is the current following. I just realised before you do anything, if this might make it way more easier. If your little sister has your computer, go snatch it off her and then get your phone and just like go on the computer and watch my video and then build your own deck. And yeah, hopefully you should have that. But we're first starting off with the win conditions. And the win conditions could rather be such as a prince. It could be rather one win condition where it could be just like a prince, dunno, hog rider, battle ram, giant, royal piglets, 3 muskies, goblin barrel. That's cheap, but you know, dark prince, and that's such as one. But yeah, or for such you can have 2 win conditions, like these two. You could have 2 win conditions. You could have 3, but I haven't got the legendary card to show you with. Like it could be a bandit, a dark prince, and a battle ram. But that's 3 win conditions. The only way that you would know that you would need 3 win conditions is if you barely have any cards. Wait, what? Yeah, that is if you barely have any cards to like win with. Unless you have 1, which is alright. But if you want to just do a 1 defense, then you can have lots of defensive cards and not even 1 win condition. So the win condition is the most important. And then yeah, so that's your win condition. You could rather have anything like the Expo, the balloon, the bowler. You could have loads of things. But yeah, moving on to the defense, what you do no, moving on to the next thing. What you need is what you need. For what else you need is spells, which is rather giant snowball, zap, arrows, heal, but that's not good, but it sucks. Clone, that sucks as well. Poison, freeze. These are all defensive ones. Lightning, the log. You could have anything. So that's what else you need is the spells. So you at least need 2 or 1 spells, because 1 or 2 in case this guy has a skeleton arm coming on the other way, and then you end up using your log, and then he comes up with a giant and a witch behind it. Then you could just fireball or rocket it, and yeah, or lightning it, and the support behind it will legit just instantly die. And then you can go ahead and just kill the giant, and he will not have a elixir, and then you can counter push. So yeah, spells are really needed. Like for example, a balloon, then you could just tornado it and put it in the middle, and it'll redirect towers. Or you could just push it back and get damaged dealt by that tornado. But yeah, but you definitely need spells. That's the main thing with the win conditions. So my spells are gonna be zap. No, these are already my spells. Yeah, tornado works like the log and zap just combined, and it just pulls. And fireball just take out things, and yeah. Moving on to the next thing you need is what else you need is And before I move on from the spell category, what if you had like a run 3 musket deck, then you would only have to need one spell, because which is the 3 muskets or the golem or the mega knight have already such a massive elixir count. You wouldn't need so much spells because they are like a massive spell but just a troop, and troops are better than spells. So if you could have more troops, then you only need one spell. So yeah, and that's only a defensive spell. Like for like a heavy deck, you would only need one. And yeah, so now I think we're moving on. Right, moving on to the support attackers. The support attackers are they're like the things that you basically need in a deck. If you haven't got no support, your deck will not work. It sucks unless you get the whatever first. And yeah, so my support right now is going to be Magic Archer with Goblin Gun and minions. They all can be really good defensive cards. But yeah, but if you're running a heavy deck, then what you would need is at least an elixir pump, 2 spells, 2 cycle spells, 1 defense for air and ground, and you're basically set. That's legit all you need, and you've got 1 more spare thingy, and that would be your support. Because your support is like the thing that supports on defense and supports on offense. So yeah, so my Magic Archer is my main support, and yeah, and after that what you would need is and then what you would need would be cycle cards. The cycle cards are the most things what you would need. Because cycle cards, if you, like, a guy's coming at you with a skeleton army and a goblin gun and to stop your push, and then you haven't got nothing to cycle to your log or your zap, or whichever spell. So then you would need really cheap cards, so you wouldn't want to waste like a golem just cycling. Like you would want to waste a nice spirit, giant snowball in case there's anything. Or like if you haven't got no spells, you can just use 1 elixir, 2 elixir, like 3 elixir for like the knight and the archers. The bomber, that's if you want, but it's a really good defensive card. Anything you would like, but that it can't go over 4 elixir, or else there's like no point in it. You would not every unit would have already got into your tower and probably would have taken it out. If you would have just had 1 elixir, then it would have been way easier. And it probably will be, and it definitely will. You definitely will, yeah. Alright, and then they definitely have to be cheap, so yeah. And you need 1, 2, 3 supporting units, and yeah. Moving on to what else you would need is a 1 poison resistant. If you don't know what one of those are, is like most people run poison decks. Like if you want to go to Stats Royale and look on the most frequent decks, you would find poison in almost every deck because they're all golem, giant, and you would need poison so it will last longer instead of just log, and then you put down a goblin gun and you don't have nothing for that. And poison lasts for like about 15, 13 seconds, I don't know, but it lasts for that somewhat long. And so you would need some poison resistant that has quite a lot of health and it's quite cheap. Like the knight, it has the most health and it's the most cheapest card ever. Such as the ice golem, and it's only 2 elixir. Loads of things. Not mega minion. It has to have poison resistant. That it can't die by poison, and yeah, or else it'll just get lots of value. And moving on to the moving tank. The mini tank. That could be an ice golem for like. You could be putting a Magic Archer, Night Witch, and then you don't want your Night Witch to absorb all the damage, and you don't want your Magic Archer, which is your support card, to basically die. So what you would put is a mini summer, like a knight, but mostly people would go for Ice Golem because it doesn't go for troops. So it only goes for like, it's basically like a giant. It goes for buildings only. And yes, on your support and your heavy hitter would be a really good thing. So yeah, that's like the main things. And yeah, and it can't go, wait, I think that's the only ones though. Ice Golem and the Knight, and that's it. That's basically 3 and 2 Elixir are the best mini tanks ever. Moving on, what you would need is air defense. Air defense is like if someone's running all air defense and you've only got like nothing except just like spear goblins or minions, you would be screwed. So what you would need is minions, tornado, something else like that, like minion hordes are the most frequent things with lava hounds. They are hard to stop if you don't have the right things or the right spells or the troops. So you definitely want to have air defense. And from that on, you have basically made your successful deck. No, you haven't. You just got scammed. What else you would need is a heavy hitter. Talking about if a giant's coming in with some, and you go in for the other lane, and you have a mini picker, you're like, I might use that just for attack. No, you don't want to do that. That's just stupid, right? Or else he's gonna take out your tower. Like a heavy hitter, like the Night Witch, is got 750 points and it's 260 damage. That is a lot. Like a mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A, yeah. No, I'm not gonna use it. Right, mini P.E.K.K.A, where is that? Yeah, it's here. The information, look, it has 544 damage. And so compare that to a giant. The giant has only 2,774. And basically, you would need, I think, 7 hits from a mini P.E.K.K.A or something like that, and it will legit die. Like the Royal G. It has, and like Golem, P.E.K.K.A, Giant Skeleton, Mega Minion, Mega Knight, and yeah. Such as Lava Hound, you would need a Mega Minion. And yeah, you would need a Mega Minion for the heavy hitters for air. Like Musketeer. I wouldn't really want to say Dark Goblin because it's really just because it's really fast, but it doesn't do that much damage. But since it's got a fast shooting rate, then you could have that as well. And yeah, or you could have minion hordes, like, yeah. And that's basically it for that. And that is it. No. And that is going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you all had a great time watching this. A like and a subscribe and a comment would be really nice. Comment down what decks I should use and what I missed out, if I didn't miss out. And we are going to be ending it off with a golden chest, Rascal's Knight, no legendary. Okay, that's alright, but I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next one.